Let's talk about lean and things like it. So what's lean? OG lean is promethazine with codeine cough syrup mixed with a soft drink like Sprite, Mountain Dew, and Fanta, and sometimes hard candies like Jolly Ranchers. Some other names are Purple Drank and Scissor. Promethazine is a first generation antihistamine. It also has some dopamine blocking activity. Codeine is an opioid and an opiate. It's a prodrug that metabolizes into morphine. When you take a bunch of this, it can cause some euphoria and sedation. A huge risk with this at massive doses is respiratory depression. Opioids in general carry this risk, but promethazine to some extent does as well. This is why it's contraindicated to give promethazine to children of less than 2 years of age. Promethazine with codeine was removed from a bunch of pharmacies due to fake scripts. There are a lot of different prescription and non-prescription like cough syrups that can be abused, so let's make a chart. Up here we have opioids versus non-opioids and antihistamines on the right and no antihistamines on the left. That's where we put promethazine with codeine. It has an antihistamine and it has an opioid. There's another prescription drug. This is a Schedule II controlled substance. It's called Tussinex. It's hydrocodone with chlorpheniramine. Prometh with codeine is actually a Schedule V. Anything with codeine is going to be a controlled substance. Hydrocodone is a semi-synthetic opioid. It's more potent than codeine. Chlorpheniramine is a first-generation antihistamine. It's also in NyQuil. I'm going to call this Lean Max. I wouldn't recommend doing anything crazy with it because it's an extended-release formulation. I'm going to put it up here. This is hydrocodone homatropine. I call this Dog Lean Max. I usually see it prescribed for dogs for kennel cough. This is a combo drug of hydrocodone, again, semi-synthetic opioid, and homatropine. Homatropine is a drug used as an abuse deterrent. It's a muscarinic antagonist. Gonna put it over here because there's no antihistamines in it, but it has opioids. This is Guaitussin AC. It's a Schedule V controlled substance, and it's actually over the counter. It's kept behind the counter in the pharmacy, but you're not gonna really find a pharmacist that's gonna sell this without a prescription these days. I call this Skinny Girl Lean. It's sugar-free. It has guaifenesin, which is a questionably helpful expectorant. It's also in Mucinex and codeine. Let's go ahead and put it down here. Let's talk about some non-scheduled cough syrups that are abused. Here we have promethazine DM or promethazine with dextromethorphan. I'm gonna call this Lean Light. It has promethazine, again, a first generation antihistamine with dopamine blocking activity, and dextromethorphan. Dextromethorphan is a morphin and it actually used to be classified as an opioid. Its L-isomer levomethorphan is actually an opioid. It's metabolized into levorphanol. Watch my enantiomer videos for more info. It's a low affinity NMDA receptor antagonist. This is what ketamine acts on, and it's also a serotonin and norepinephrine reuptake inhibitor, as well as sigma-1 agonist. At high doses, it acts as a dissociative hallucinogen. Let's put it down here. We also have promethazine plain. I call this Ultra Lean Light. It has some alcohol in it, 7%, which acts as a co-solvent. Let's put it down here. Benadryl's an over-the-counter antihistamine used for like allergies and urticaria. It's sometimes abused. I would recommend against abusing Benadryl. Not only does it sound extremely unpleasant, it can have some serious side effects and overdose, including delirium, psychosis, seizures, coma, and arrhythmias. I'm gonna call this poor man's lean. Let's put it over here. Last on my list is dextromethorphan. It's already got its own thing. Abusing this is called robo-tripping. I wouldn't abuse dextromethorphan either. Some liquids come as extended release and you'd be like throwing up and shitting. And on the severe end, like psychosis and delirium, that's terrifying, especially since some come as an extended release formulation. I'm gonna put it over here in my chart. So we got OG Lean, Lean Max, Dog Lean Max, Skinny Girl Lean, Lean Light, Ultra Lean Light, Poor Man's Lean. I don't really know what to call this, so we're gonna call it either Hippie Lean or Ketamine Light.